So we want to bring politics into the conversation of a case study, and a case study remains an important marketing tool. And I like to say marketing tool in politics because you do want to it's marketing to me is, and I don't usually say the word to me, but marketing is education around what you've created as marketing now, which is your agenda. And so in the history books, Nancy Mace is going to go down in history books, as well as Marjorie Taylor Greene, as well as Matt Gaetz, as well as Elon Musk, for developing this current. And there's a lot of you that are going to go down in history, just to let you know. But I wanted to bring more awareness to Nancy Mace as a specific case study of the bathroom situation, because it is going to educate people on why we can't have more than a man and a woman bathroom. There's a reason besides just your own personal opinions. No one is out to get you. You're only out to get yourself. And the people that you call influencers are the frickin' problem. We must uphold law and order in the most organized way to keep everyone safe, because you might be somewhat normal, but that one over there is not normal. So the fact that you're fighting this tells us that you don't care about little children or women in the restroom. You only care about your agenda. And that's why you're not in politics. And that's why Delaware should be on a spotlight map of why they keep voting these people into office. This is an atrocity for you to stand for someone who's willing to put the lives of millions and billions of people across the entire globe, because the United States sets the trajectory of where the world heads, because we're to some extent, we've been loosey-goosey because they don't understand what democracy means. They, as in civilians. The case study remains an important marketing tool. It's basically education and bringing appeal to someone who's digging their heels in the ground because they do not connect as in the form of why it's necessary to not allow in the bathroom. Most of us are familiar with white papers or simply case studies featured on a company's website, but as video and audio become much less expensive to create and distribute online, some innovative companies are tapping into the power of YouTube to deliver customer evidence. A man can literally wear a woman's costume and show up in the women's bathroom and start taking video and film under the stall of women and children going pee and poop. You might not do it, but there are a million of people out there who are watching Alex Earl, who are finding new ways to do sick things to people. And then they sell them on the internet. So you are not very aware of the way people operate. You live in your own little world. Creating an inexpensive video of a customer's testimonial and posting it on YouTube carries as much weight as a slick marketing production. Posting video and audio testimonials on your site and incorporating them into presentations will add another valuable layer of authenticity and credibility to your story. And I would also include the experience of learning to deal and respect people for what they're dealing with in their life, as long as they respect you. And we're not talking about Nancy Mace, by the way. We're just talking about the people that are being affected, not because Nancy Mace is saying what she's saying about you. No, they don't like you. That's what that dude Evan Green doesn't get. It's you. It's not what you're doing. It's you. You're the problem. Your personality is the problem. If you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, it is important to develop a list of customers you can use as references. In fact, a customer who offers a testimonial is worth more than one who doesn't. Look for customers who will help you win new customers. So that's called, in the form of what they're up to, is getting a cult together. And what we're doing is we're trying to protect children. A little infant or an old grown man who's like 25 years old who wants to wear a dress. Who then shows up at Georgetown University to disrespect a very prestigious college so that they can get attention and disrupt and disturb people. It's the same thing of you showing up in the bathroom to take a poop while you're in the middle of lawmaking. So this is also, just to let you know, Nancy, is a strategic move to cause unrest and disruption in the actual room of Congress. And that's against the law. That's like election interference. Look for customers who will help you win new customers. Then give them a reason to offer a reference. This could be as simple as offering a deeper relationship with your company, which is basically just educating somebody, and then it's word of mouth. There's no deeper relationship. It's just being in a professional working relationship. The Democrats over there want to be pals that go party together. The Republicans want to go home to their families and come to work and live in somewhat form of peace for what they have to deal with on a daily basis. They want to live respectably with privacy, and they want to keep their private lives private and knowing when to draw the line about talking about your personal lives. The Democrats don't understand that because AOC's roaming the property. This could be as simple as offering a deeper relationship with your company, such as providing more access to you or your staff when your customer has questions. Other benefits might include access to product teams, input into new designs or products, and visibility. Give your partners a reason to participate, and once they do, incorporate them into your presentations. It has everything to do with who you are as a leader, how you present the work, how prepared. It really has everything to do with your knowledge, your preparation, it doesn't really have to do with resume, but you're strong. It's like you're not abrasive. You're strong in the knowing of what's right versus wrong when it comes to the bathroom. And you're prepared to show why. You're prepared to show evidence. You're literally like open up a book and they have this is like dental chair shit. They have a question, answer. They have a question, you got another answer. You're like, there's nothing that can't, because you've done so much knowledge and so much research and you have so much invested in this that people want to be on board because they see value in what you're offering for the people. And that's why you're in office. Most customers will not be available for your presentation, but try, and you better stay grounded, because gloating doesn't work in the dental chair. Because guess what? In 6 months, you're going to have another conversation about the same thing you did 6 months ago, and then in a year, and then in 4 months, and then 3 months, and you're gonna always have this continuous conversation if you start gloating, because it's like you open up the door to toxic behavior. So you got to be solid on what you believe. No doubt occurs when it comes to those bathrooms. But try the next best thing. Insert a video testimonial into your presentation. It might not have the same impact as Paul appearing on stage with Jobs, but it might give you a step up on your competitors. So sometimes you might be able to explain, for example, in a form of the doctor versus the hygienist. I can explain something. I'm very good at this, so I can't really I would always be able to do it, but let's just say that I wouldn't be able to explain something. The doctor could come in behind me and I could explain all these things to them and then say number 14 is going to need a crown, but I've already explained to them. And then him coming in and saying number 14 needs a crown then gives, because it actually does, gives the patient a more reassurance that it actually needs to be done. Through education and what's actually necessary, though. We're not selling on garbage. This is real shit that needs to be made for a difference for what everyone's thinking and dealing with, which is number 14 needs a crown. And that's a tooth. And what else? A crown is a cap over a tooth.